Details of this story may be disturbing. KAKE's Abby Barnett has more. Abby?
Kansas law requires anyone convicted of committing a sex crime against another person to register as a sex offender. Now, the district attorney asked a judge to include a crime against a dog as a reason for a man's name to be added to the system. It's a battle over the interpretation of a Kansas sex offense law.
The legislature's intent in enacting this criminal statute is clearly to protect the public from released sex offenders. The purpose and intent did not include protecting the public's livestock from the aberrational practices of sex between a man and an animal.
But the state disagrees. Josh Coman was arrested for having sexual relations with a dog while already on probation for a similar offense. In March, he pled guilty to the aggravated sodomy with an animal, usually just a misdemeanor crime, but the state's seeking more.
The state has filed the notice of intent to ask the defendant be ordered to register as a sex offender under the Kansas Offender Registration Act.
Under Kansas law, a sex offender is defined as any person convicted under any violent crimes, which are sexually motivated and performed for the purpose of sexual gratification.
If Mr. Coman believes it's normal for a human being to have sex with a canine, that's obviously a mental abnormality.
Finding Coman's behavior to fit the required criteria, the judge rules with the state, sentencing Coman to 6 months in jail and mandating him to register as a sex offender.
People do have a right to be protected and do have a right to know basically public records, which would allow them to be protected. So I think it's real useful for him to be on that registry.
Judge Breska says since Coman believes it's normal to have sexual relations with a canine, it's obvious he suffers from a mental abnormality. Therefore, he's requiring Coman to receive mandatory counseling while in jail. Jeff?
Thieves hit during spring break. Copper capers targeting local schools. Wichita police say thieves vandalized school communication towers at Northwest